Hi, this is Dawn at 1=3 Consulting, and now we're going to talk about some custom fields in Clio Grow. So we created some custom fields in Clio Manage and we synced them over to Clio Grow, and you can see that they're synced because you can see this little Clio emblem. And this little Clio emblem means that any data collected in a custom field with this emblem will be pushed to Clio Manage when you are hired and when you convert the matter to Clio Manage. But there are some custom fields related to contacts here that don't have those check marks. And what that means is if you collect data into these fields, that data does not get pushed into Clio Manage. I've deleted some of this data already, or some of these fields already, but I'm just going to go ahead and delete a little bit more here because I think that if you're not using Clio Grow and Manage together, this can be a little bit confusing. Now you might want to collect some information in Clio Grow and keep it in Clio Grow, and I think that's fine. But to begin with, let's just get rid of any fields that aren't collecting data that can be pushed to Clio Manage. So I'm just going to delete these custom fields. Now what I'm left with are these 3 custom fields that I created in Clio Manage and that I can push to Clio Manage. So what do I do with this? Well, I've taken the general form, so you can see the template here, and I've made it personal injury, and so I want to edit this form. And this is just a really basic example of what you can create in Clio Manage. So the very first question I've asked is, please tell us what happened and what your goals are for resolving the issue. I'm not going to create a custom field for this. This is just informational, and it's something I would look at when I get the intake form. But describe your injuries. I might always want to have that information journey with me from the beginning of the case to the end of the case, just to remind me what the client initially said. So for this one, I'm going to click Edit. I'm going to choose Question Settings. That is a paragraph or multi-line custom field. I'm going to choose Connect to Custom Field, and I'm going to choose Matter because I always want this information to show up at the matter level in those custom fields in that custom field set that I created earlier. So I choose Matter. It's only going to give me the custom fields that match this specific type of custom field, and there's only one, Client Injury Description. I'm going to save that and save that question, and as you can see, custom field is connected now. Now, on what date did the incident that led to your injuries occur? We're going to edit that. We're going to do question settings again, connect to custom field, again, matter level. There's only one date. We're going to change and save that and save it again. You can see that custom field is connected. Now, what is the name and address of the insurance company for the person or entity who caused your injuries? We're going to collect information in this, but we're not going to push it to Clio Manage. We're going to use this form when it's submitted to create a contact in Clio or confirm that the contact we already have in Clio has the correct information. If you've been contacted by an insurance adjuster representing the party who caused your injuries, please enter their full name here. So this is the insurance adjuster for opposing party. Again, we're just going to collect a name here and make sure we have it created as a contact in Clio. These other fields, we don't really need to worry ourselves about those, but we could say, let's just create one custom field here. We're going to say single line text. If you have received correspondence from the insurance company for the party who caused your injuries, please enter the claim. Please enter the claim number here. We're going to save this question. We're going to move it up. And we're going to edit it. We're going to say question settings, connect to custom field, and there's only one claim number. We'll save that. So now moving forward, anytime someone fills out our personal injury general intake form, we're going to go ahead and get this information from the beginning. And that information will be pushed into those custom fields for personal injury in the Clio Manage side of things. And so that information can also be pushed into letters. So that's why we want to build it. We want to collect that data and use it throughout the journey of the case. Okay, so that's how we build custom fields, and that's how we connect them in Clio Grow. Let's take it to the next step, and so that's how we build custom fields. That's how we connect them to Clio Grow. Let's take it to the next step and talk about how we gather that data in Clio Grow and push it to Clio Manage.